One must act in accordance with the truth he declares. To merely say that God is all, yet act the role of sickness, God's absence, is folly. Welcome to Stir Up Your Purpose channel, where you get ideas and insights that are not mainstream, but steer you in the direction of your purpose. Today, I want to dive into another letter from Alfred Aiken's book, That Which Is. But first, since this work is not for everyone, let me share who this work is for from another earlier video that I did. Dear casual reader, leave this book alone, for you are sure not to like it. It is not meant as entertainment, nor is it a work designed to develop your personality and enable you to influence your friends. It is not a system that will improve your card playing or increase your winnings at the racetrack or on the stock market. It's just saying, for casual readers, this book is not for you. Now, he went further here. He said these pages, these are now for those who are really ready for this book. He said these pages will bring to your remembrance John 14:26. This is about when Jesus Christ talked about the Holy Spirit. He said these pages will bring to your remembrance John 14:26 facts concerning yourself. The work is not didactic, not intended to make you angry, to preach at, or to you to be rude or insulting. However, the personal intellect or thinker will find it all of these. That is, those who depend on their intellect will think that this book is made to make them angry or to preach to them. But he said only the one who is truly seeking to know what is truth will find value in this work, and that the truth he seeks is closer than his very breath, a fact ever at hand. Now, let's get into the letter. One thing I like about Alfred Aiken's material is the way he approaches every issue on the basis that God is all and all is God. This is the core foundation, and it does not deviate from this truth. And I sometimes wonder how he would respond to the current pandemic causing havoc in our world. For me, based on few of his works that I've studied so far, I believe his stance will still be the same. And this letter I am about to share gives one an idea about this. Before I start reading, I believe this letter on page 242 of That Which Is was in response to someone who was plagued with disease and must have written to Alfred Aiken for some form of spiritual help. It reads, Dear so-and-so. Alfred Aiken does not mention the name of the individual in his letters. One must act in accordance with the truth it declares. To merely say that God is all, yet act the role of sickness, God's absence, is folly. Get up. Stop waiting on disease. Stop keeping it comfortably in bed, talking for it, calling it for fear it might get angry at you and leave. You treat your condition with more consideration and care, thought and attention than any house guest you've ever had. You give it far more of your undivided attention than you give God. You listen to his complaints, groans, and mumblings with an adoration you do not bestow upon the still small voice. When it rings for you, you jump to serve, to wait upon its every demand. Why? You declare that God is omnipotent, the whole identity, which is all-inclusive, as the self that is I being, the I that I am. Act then in accord with the authority this gives you forever. To merely say it, then act the opposite is duality, idiocy. Your body is idea, a form, a thing in mind, and is forever perfect. You are not in the body, but body is in mind as consciousness formed it. God mind is your soul mind right now, and this mind is now all inclusive of every idea therein, including your body. It cannot get out of order any more than the letter C, which is also a form in consciousness mind. Both the letters of the alphabet and your body are within the infinity of substance, retained forever in the same place, conceived and identified by the same intelligence. There is no other mind, state, condition, or thing, nothing outside of perfect spirit. Get up and act it. Let mind give the orders, not disease or the body. Sincerely yours. Sometimes it might seem that Alfred Aiken is strict in his approach, but I believe that is the way to go, especially if one has come to accept the simple truth that God is all and all is God. Now, this does not mean that one denies the world, but it is the awareness that the world is not outside of us. And from that place of awareness, one will appear to do that which is sensible. For we will receive divine ideas and inspiration from the depth of our soul on what to do in this world of Caesar. Yes, in this place of awareness and understanding, insights or ideas wells up within one, and one begins to see through every form of problem as the light of God dispels the darkness in the mind. For darkness only exists in that puny human mind that thinks it is separate from God. Thanks for watching. And if you need some form of coaching, especially if this concept is new to you, you can always reach out to me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.